When GTA Online first launched back in 2013, I remember a lot of my friends coming up to me and asking, "So what do you actually do in this mode?" It was a bit overwhelming to just be dropped in that massive world, and Rockstar kinda leaves a lot up to the player to discover on their own by just going out and exploring. As I make this video, it has been 1 week since the launch of the Red Dead Online beta, and I've already had tons of the same comments thrown my way. People don't know what to do. They don't know how to make money, or rank up, or deal with griefers, and this has caused a lot of stress and anger. But there's no need to be stressed or angry, friends. Red Dead Online is not that difficult to conquer once you have some direction and a clear goal to aspire towards. So today, we make Red Dead Online simple. I'll explain what you should be doing as you begin your journey into the Red Dead Online world, what you should be focused on, what you should ignore, and the best way to rank up and make money during this very early portion of the game. And best of all, everything in this guide can be done solo, no other players needed. Now remember, as of the making of this video, we are still officially in the Red Dead Online beta, so this is still the very early days. There is no doubt that Rockstar will be making changes and adjustments to online in the coming days, weeks, and years. So that's why I've called this video episode 1, because making Red Dead Online simple is an ever-changing and ever-evolving concept. As changes come to the game, I'll be releasing new episodes covering all of the changes and how you will need to adjust your gameplay accordingly. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. So first things first, you've purchased Red Dead Redemption 2, you're jumping into the online mode. What exactly is the objective here? What am I doing? What's the end goal? Well, simply put, the goal of online is to buy cool stuff. That's really the simplest way to put it. You could buy cool clothes, cool horses, cool weapons, cool upgrades for your camp, and so much more. The fun part is the friends you meet along the way, or the people you kill along the way. Same thing. Now, to actually buy all of that cool stuff, you need to rank up and make money, which you get by actually playing the game. All that cool stuff that I mentioned is locked until you reach a certain rank. And when you reach the appropriate rank, you can then purchase those items either with money or gold, which is the game's premium currency. For now, we are only going to worry about regular ass money because the gold is really not required for anything, especially as we are just getting started with Red Dead Online. So the next logical question is, how do you rank up and get money? Well, of course, there are a ton of different ways to gain XP, which makes you rank up once you get enough of it. There's also tons of different ways to make money. Today, since we're making Red Dead Online simple, I'm only going to tell you the very best methods for each. How to make as much money and get as much experience as quickly and easily as possible, until we reach rank 14, which is when the game changes pretty drastically. So let's begin breaking down the best ways to gain XP and money in Red Dead Online when starting out. The first thing you should do when jumping into Red Dead Online is tackle the main story missions, which are indicated on the game's map by yellow icons, just like in the single player mode. Difficulty-wise, all 6 of the main story missions currently playable in Red Dead Online are really easy. Like, if you finish the main story in single player mode, these missions are a joke. I was able to clear all 6 of them with ease, only using the revolver and carbine repeater that all players start with. These are not great weapons, but the missions are so easy that it doesn't really matter. So if anyone tells you that you need to buy a better weapon this early in the game, they are a liar. Don't waste your money, at least not yet. All you really need to be spending your money on at this point in the game is repeater ammo. Make sure you don't run out, and these missions should be a breeze. Remember, with the carbine repeater, holding down the aim button for about a second makes the reticle a lot smaller, which will allow for more precise long distance shots and easier kills. What makes this even easier is that you'll be paired with 3 other players when playing through all of these missions. Remember the most important strat of all though, you can mute all of their mics on the mission menu here if you find their voices annoying. I know I did. When completing these main story missions, besides actually completing the main objective, I recommend looting every body you possibly can after you win a major firefight. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but that ammo, money, and other consumables you get from looting does add up, especially this early in the game. By rank 14 you could stop, but for now, I'd recommend going out of your way to loot every body you can. So, by the end of the very first story mission, I had made about $13 and was at rank 4. By the time I completed the 6th and final story mission, I was sitting at $580 and at rank 11. I'm not doing anything special here, there's no crazy secret strat, I'm just kinda casually playing through these missions and looting as much as I can. So I can't stress enough how important these main story missions are if you're getting started with Red Dead Online. It would be wise to finish them first before setting out to explore the other aspects of the world. Now, as you travel between each main story mission, there are 2 things I recommend doing as you ride to each location. The first is killing animals. Deer, birds, really everything you see. Each kill is worth 10 XP, which doesn't seem like much, but it adds up, especially since it's really easy to kill a lot of them very quickly. If you want a little bit of extra change, go skin each animal and you could sell their pelts or other drops at the butcher. Now, besides the XP you get from killing each animal, all this time you'll also be clearing awards. There are over 400 different awards in Red Dead Online, and every time you clear one, you gain XP. By clearing the first tier of an award, you get 50 XP, then 100 XP for the next, 150 XP for the next tier, and so on. By following this guide, you should be clearing a bunch of them without even thinking about it, such as the Carbine Repeater awards that involve killing enemies with the Carbine Repeater, the Combat awards that just reward you for killing enemies period, the Hunting award which rewards you for killing animals, as well as the Hunting award that rewards you for killing birds. There's also a Travel award that tracks how many miles you've traveled by horse, and the list goes on. I recommend scrolling through these menus and clearing any challenges that sound interesting to you. However, I didn't even do that, yet I found myself reaping those rewards nonetheless. The second thing I'd recommend you check out while traveling the world are the hideouts. Hideouts will pop up randomly on your map, and you basically just have to kill a bunch of dudes. This is super easy and will net you a ton of XP. You could also loot all of the bodies for some quick cash, and you'll probably clear some awards in the process as well. Again, you don't really have to go out of your way to uncover these. They'll just randomly pop up, and I encourage you to clear them out any chance you get. So that's really it. You should be sitting at about rank 11 with about $500 by the time you finish those story missions, assuming you're killing animals and clearing out hideouts between each mission. But we still need to get to rank 14. At this point, it's time to start tackling those stranger missions, which are the orange icons spread all over the map. These are very simple missions that usually just ask the player to travel from point A to point B on horseback. You're rewarded with at least 100 XP for each mission, and usually over 200 XP. This is a great way to reach rank 14 after completing all of the main story missions. Now there's one thing I haven't mentioned yet, and that is griefers. Indeed, one of the most common criticisms of Red Dead Online is the presence of griefers, or people that just kill you for fun and prevent you from completing a mission or task. Now there's no doubt that this is annoying, but I do want you to consider this before you rage too hard. Here's the penalty for dying in Red Dead Online. Did you catch that? Yes. When a griefer kills you in Red Dead Online, you lose all of 3 seconds before you regain control of your character. You don't lose anything except for 3 seconds of your time. Now, at this point, you have a couple of options. You could fight back against the griefers, which will net you some XP and maybe even clear an award, which is nice. You could say, screw it, I don't want to deal with these guys anymore, and travel to another part of the world and just do something else. Or maybe you don't want to do something else, you just want to hunt deer in peace, and if that's the case, you could just quickly leave the game and just rejoin a different server. While annoying, I really don't think it's something to get super stressed out about, much less something to quit the game over. It's one thing if you were losing something really important, but it's honestly a minor inconvenience at best. From my experience, the most annoying griefers have popped up during stranger missions. I'm trying to ride to a point on the map, and I get ambushed and killed, and either I power through the bastards and complete the mission, or I just abandon it and try something else. The truth is, like I said, the stranger missions are extremely basic. In the single player mode, you'd likely get ambushed by a computer-controlled gang during similar missions. In Red Dead Online, the griefers take the place of those computer-controlled enemies. I'm certain that Rockstar balanced these missions assuming that griefers would get in the player's way. If they don't, great, you could cruise to an easy 100 or 200 XP with almost zero difficulty or challenge. But if a griefer pops up, in my opinion, that's when it gets fun. Kill the bastards, get some extra XP, and finish the mission anyways. So with all of that, let's review. To begin, play all the story missions and while doing so, loot as many bodies as possible. Between story missions, kill any animals or birds you see, skin them for goods you could sell, and take down any hideouts if they pop up. All you need to be spending your money on are repeater ammo and maybe some health or stamina regen foods to make you and your horse's life a bit easier. These are all easily affordable, and there are no major purchases necessary until you reach rank 14. When you've exhausted every story mission, it's time to hit up those stranger missions until you reach rank 14. And with rank 14, you unlock the fishing rod, and that's when everything changes and we gain the ability to quickly make a ton of money. So I think that's officially the point where the beginning phase of the game ends, and so I'm going to be wrapping up this video at this point as well. I hope this helps for anyone trying to get started and maybe feeling overwhelmed with what exactly you should be doing and dealing with griefers and all that crap. I think simplifying the process like this, reaching a solid rank, and then just going out there to experiment once you have some experience under your belt is really the best way to play. So next time, I'm going to be covering the best way to get money quick in Red Dead Online using the fishing rod, and that video should be up on my channel very soon. So if you like this video and want to see more daily Red Dead Redemption 2 guides, secrets, Easter eggs, and more, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And of course, Red Dead Online videos and lots of them. I think Red Dead Online has a ton of potential, and I'm having a really fun time with the game so far. And I only think it will improve when Rockstar implements some of that fan feedback. Don't let those griefers discourage you. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and take care.